Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. Alright, so in the infinite wisdom of my planning, I have decided to start recording this episode at 10:45 a.m., the day it should be getting uploaded. That means that there is almost no chance this upload goes up on time. Now, I could put this up tomorrow instead and just push things back a day. It's an option. Or I could put this up late. It's interesting because YouTube metrics tells me that it's actually better to upload an episode on the wrong day than to upload an episode late, because a vast majority of my viewers are right square during that time period where I upload. Interesting. So, will I do that? Will I not? I guess you'll find out in, well, an hour and 15 minutes. It's probably going to depend a lot on what this episode is like. I would say if this is a standard hour and a half recording of Trainwreck that's very difficult for me to play, then it's pretty likely I put it up tomorrow. But I suppose if it goes really fast and we hit just outrageously, then who knows, maybe we put it up today. But that said, our previous episode was Ye Old Echo Right. It brought us up to 4 wins on the series. I think it was a remarkably good episode. Would strongly encourage you to watch it if you normally skip around. I probably should have put caps lock in the title. Heck, I might even edit it to add caps lock to the title, because it was a really good one. We had an incredible recovery with Marchlord 3, the Bog Wurmling that has Trample, okay? We had a melee weakness dude up front who set the melee weakness up, and then we would melee weakness trample the floor to narrowly clear things. And it was actually quite difficult. I had to spend all of my spells to clear chump blockers to make sure that my melee weakness would connect. Actually, a really good episode. I think I played really well, and I think I navigated it really well. It's not an easy one, so big hell yes for me. I would recommend checking it out if you have not already. Today we are spinning it around to Prince. Yeah, Prince. Sure, why not? It's fine. There's a lot of opportunities for high rolls here. You could see Brawler with a lot of different options for rage scaling. You could see just no Prince play whatsoever and do something else with Railbeater or Horned Warrior or something. There are a lot of good options in Hellhorned. I'm usually really happy to see it in 200 shard runs because it's so strong. But yeah, that is, I think, everything I'm going to say here. Not much to add in the beginning. Let's go ahead and get going then. Ugh, that means I'm Tethys in 2 runs. Yikes. Alright, well, it's cool. We'll go ahead and get started. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get this show on the road. Yeah. It's tough. I've been a little bit sniffly this past day and a half, and I don't really know why. It's been I don't feel sick or anything. I don't know, maybe it's the change of the seasons or something. It's all good. If I have any kind of annoying... What am I even trying to say? If I need to sniffle, I'm going to mute, so don't worry about it. There just might be random mutes throughout the episode, is what I'll say. Alright. This is a pretty good combo. I'm happy to see it. Hope you're all doing well today, whichever day it is, whether it's Sunday or Monday, because I don't know right now, and I need to spend a lot of time today recording episodes to catch up. But yeah, I'm doing just fine. And today we are playing... What is this? Default Hellhorned Exile Wurmkin. This is good because we have so many pings. I love this clan combo because sure, Echo Break is a little bit redundant with Torch, but it's also just objectively better. And Torch is good. I can self-ping. I can do a lot of cool stuff with it. I can 20 consume it, no problem. Good stuff. Alright, we're fighting Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Rage Arcus, and Chased Seraph with Vent, Bogfly, and Pyre Chomper. Huh, okay. A little unit heavy, but it's not whatever that guy's name is. Diligent? Yeah, Diligent. That would be a problem. Still, I mean, Vent is great. I'm happy to have it. That's an AoE option. Bogfly is going to help in the early game. Pyre Chomper is basically one Transcendent away from setting it up for a free cost, so we'll take it. As far as temples go, we have a temple on 3, 5, 6, and 8. Is this actually the perfect setup? No. It's close to it. It's close to it. I think the perfect setup of temples for me swaps 4 and 5. I like 3, 4. So the before data list, the after data list. This is usually a pivotal time where you're looking to set up your banners, your infusions, getting them lined up. Having to survive ring 4 with like an extra unit or something is sometimes tricky. So I strongly support the ring 3, ring 4 temple, then the ring 6 temple so you have something before Arcus, and then the ring 8 temple to kind of round out the run. This is pretty close, though. This is pretty close to perfect. We have a removal dupe with Magic Shop on 8. That's solid. That's solid. I think that's good. There's not much to say there other than if I can take advantage of it, I will. It's a good Steel Shop on 7. One of the better ones, Vortex and Caverns. So you could see an overflow here and clean up your deck a little bit, which is great. We have a pretty bad Hellvent on 6. It's what, Pyre Remains and Boons that you can't even spend. I don't know, probably go on the Magic Shop side here, which is Magic, Caverns, Vortex, another very powerful one. Let's see, there's no Steel Shops on 5 and 6, that's worth noting. Yeah, I'm not seeing them, so we will probably need to lean into them earlier. Annoyingly, there's a Hellvent and Vortex, so there's a removal dupe on 4 with a Wurmkin banner, but that means I would skip the Ring 4 Steel Shop. Which means the only Steel Shop I see is, what, ring 2? Yikes. That's actually really bad Steel Shop generation. Yeah, wow. That's actually one of the worst possible combos here. You have to give up your removal dupe in order to see a Steel Shop. Normally I'd be fine with this because you'd see one on ring 2 and 3 and you could do everything really early. But here we don't even have one on 3. It's just 2 with the Hellhorned banner and then 4. And then nothing on 5, nothing on 6, and you have to do stuff on 7. And you're probably going to go to the Magic Shop on 8 for the Hellvent. Really tough, actually. Don't love it. Maybe I'll get lucky and hit everything I need on ring 2, but we'll have to see. We do have options on banners, by the way. I didn't communicate this. We have Hellhorn banner on 2 with the Steel Shop, but there is a Wurmkin banner on the Magic side, and there is another Hellhorn banner on Magic side on 3. So we've got unit options at least. Mind Horde or Winged Steel for my starter. Not hard to make this decision. I don't see a universe where Mind Horde makes the most contribution right now, so it's going to be Winged Steel. It's free draw relic. We take it. I snap click the money every time. And Brawler because Reaper does not exist to me. Cool. This is going to be a difficult ring 1. I don't have any scaling for Brawler here, which is tough. This means I'm scared of armor trials. Okay, we got Spike's Trial. I can actually take this, though. Ooh, that's tough. That does hurt a lot. I want this money badly. I can clear the back lines, no problem. I have so many pings. I might be able to chew through the front lines, too. I don't know. Well, I think we need this, though. I need to be a little aggro here. Yeah, there's no money on ring 2. So we're going to do our best with Steward, Prince, and then I'm going to just vent here. Although, actually, I will take the torch here. You may ask why. The answer is simply I want to charge up this floor. Okay, we just keep working on it. I need to charge these floors. So one charge there, one charge. I'd like to shoot the front guy. There's enough cards left in here. If I see a vent, that'll be a better way of dealing with the back guy. Yeah. So we're just going to keep shooting to the best of our ability. Yeah, this vent here is perfect here. Okay, I'm taking 6. I do hate that. In an ideal world, I set up Bogfly with the Train Steward and maybe the Pyre Chomper on bottom floor. There's a reason I was doing this. The vent at 1 Ember is clearing mid-floor. Can I deal with top? He's taking 17. He has 28. The answer is no, almost certainly. So what I'm going to do is I shoot Torch, Echo Break, and then I vent middle. Bogfly goes downstairs. You could Bogfly up top. You could Bogfly up top. How interesting. Interesting. I mean, that clears the top guy. I save this damage. Top decking a Bogfly there is actually pretty good. He's doing what? 10? We kill here, right? We get this kill. I think I'm scared of the boss though. Let me be straight with you. I don't think this top floor with its 12 damage and its damage from spikes is gonna do it. So I'm thinking it depends a lot. I do get a ping. I know my next card draws. I'm playing this bottom floor. And you're gonna see why, because we're scared. Okay, yeah, this is a perfect draw here. It's Pyre Chomper. It's Train Steward. It's Bogfly. We draw a card. You ping the back. And then we ping once and we kill on the bottom floor. Yeah. This was me planning a way ahead. Knowing my card draws, I could set this up and I stop all this damage upstairs from coming through. So I trade that 3 in exchange for saving 5. Because I could do 3 here, no problem. And so it would be 5 damage up top. And then whatever damage Chains does to me, which would be formidable. So pretty good, honestly. We set this up perfectly. This is a well-planned trade of 3 Pyre health for everything else. I'm going to click Ritual of Battle. I have Brawler. I need scaling. I click Ritual. I'd love this Welder Helper, but it's Ritual 10 times out of 10. Bounding Echoes, Shelter, or Echo Snare. Shelter's probably pretty good, but I don't necessarily have any means of bringing it back. I'm going to take the Bounding Echoes because this opens up some powerful infusion lines with Keeper of Echoes. We like that. And we have a lot of money right now, which is good. What would I do at the magic shop? I'm going to see a magic shop on Ring 3 anyway. Keep that in mind, so I might get -2 or some other nonsense. A Wurmkin banner is technically stronger than a Hellhorned banner here. And more importantly, I don't have a good vessel for Endless. What am I going to do? Put Endless in Pyre Chomper? That does not seem very effective. Man, this is bad, but I actually think it's Magic Shop here. I immediately benefit from it because I can -1/-1 the Ritual. I could see a holdover on the vent. Yikes. Are we really just going to be low? Low steel shops. I mean, maybe I think I have to go to the one on Ring 4 and just skip the removal dupe. I need a steel shop. I just don't see the value in the steel shop on Ring 2 here, right? We didn't get a unit draft. I have no good units. I see, I don't know, maybe I get lucky and see a multi-strike +25 for a Horned Warrior. That's strong right now, but it's not that great because I have Brawler. I'd rather use Brawler if at all possible. How do I do that? Well, that's a great question. I want a frontliner, so what? What's the plan here? Steelworker, I guess. Railbeater's okay. The ideal frontliner here, though, is actually Keeper of Echoes. And then you play 2 of them in front of Prince, and then when you inspire, you scale his attack. And they can frontline tank. I think the Wurmkin banner here is just better. We're going to hope for some good rolls here. Double stack, -2. Sure. Keeper of Echoes. Yeah, that's much better. I have to click the Horde, I believe. Collection of Tales. You know, this Tempered Talisman is pretty tempting. I have so many things. I have Echo Breaks, I have Torches, and Vents. The Vents can be played at 0 with this. Collection of Tales is really good here. Boon of the Blacksmith's also here. Not a bad pickup. Boon of the Blacksmith's fine. It's fine. But Tempered Talisman is actually surprisingly good. I think I have to pick it. I don't say have to. I don't actually need to. I could take the Collection of Tales. But if I go with a large amount of Rage Generation, this doesn't really add that much. The only time that collection adds a bunch is if I'm playing one ritual and nothing else. Because then that one ritual just sticks it out. I think it's Tempered Talisman here, though. That's actually a really good pickup. Look how strong our pings are all of a sudden. 5s. Vent can now clear at 0 in the early game. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to at least... That's tough. You could hold out for the second magic shop here on upgrading ritual, because you would know if you'd have a -2 in the shop, in this temple, right? I should take -1s though, if I can. -1 plus 10 is pretty okay. Yeah, -1 plus 10 is pretty decent. We could also double stack this ritual. Huh, that's pretty good, right? Just straight double stack this. Yeah, I mean, you got me. If I double stack this, I can toss a -1 in it later. It's expensive. 3 Ember, I have to take Ember to pay for it, but if I see a -2, that's pretty good. I have some okay chances to see it. It's 1 in 3 of seeing the -2. How do I handle a +30? +30 goes in Vent, of course. And then Spell Chain is kind of dead on me right now. The double stack ritual is pretty potent. I'm just going to out and say it. This is very strong. The problem becomes it's unplayable in this next combat unless I give it the -1 right now. Is that worth it? I think giving up on the -2 world is not ideal. I'm going to not take this stack stone. I think then the right play is a -1 plus 10 Echo Break, because I actually think -1 plus 10 Echo Break is just one of the strongest random upgrade combos you can get. I'm going to re-roll it. Holdover, Vent for sure. 20 consume a torch. Actually, 20 consume the other vent. Yes, 20 consume the other vent. And then we toss a -1 somewhere. No, I save my money. Well, let's see, I get 50, 130. I should get the collector, which is 50. That's 180. If I buy this -1, I'm actually setting myself up to not be able to re-roll this shop. I did hit the holdover though, admittedly. I don't need another one now. How curious. So I guess I can be a little more aggressive with my -1s. It's just going to be, what, another Echo Break though? This is pretty low value, right? Like, sure, Echo Break, it's good. But, and in the worst case, let's say I don't hit the -2 on this temple. I'm just going to -1 the ritual. In which case, I really should just toss a -1 in this, right? I'm never going to -2 hold this over. So yeah, okay, we put one -2 in here. If they show me the -2, I make this 0 cost, and then we just dupe this like 50 times, and that's fine. Okay, we do this. That's a correct -1 to play now. Good, that's a good pickup. We're very strong now. I can deal with backlines comfortably. Conduits, I can deal with conduits, even with +4s. I want this unit draft very badly. I do have a solid friend now, though, in the form of Keeper of Echoes. Wow. Okay, we're going to do Pyre Chomper, for sure. I'm going to play him middle, so he catches collectors, which is fun. I'm going to then Keeper, Hornbreaker Prince. I get the ritual on this lad, which is pretty cool. Neat. That makes him immediately powerful. I think I ping out... Huh, that's a 4. That's pretty cool. I don't want to kill the conduit because the collector is guaranteed right now. So I'm going to ping out one fellow on bottom, and I'll toss the train steward on middle. You might as well. Okay. Good. This guarantees our collector situation. I get the bounding echoes upstairs, which is great. I'm just going to hard ping everything pretty much. Ping, ping, ping. It's good. I can now vent downstairs, which is pretty good. Great news. Good. Mid-floor, we'll clear them out. I get Bogfly downstairs. It's good. I do want to just ping middle dude. Why not? Sure, here's a train steward. Self-pinging for scaling, not great, admittedly. Not great. So we don't do it. I'm going to not do it. I'm just going to vent upstairs for the +1/+1 then. I don't want to self-ping here. Good. All right, we're good. We are good to go. You shoot 1. Oh, I'm going to vent this anyway, so it doesn't matter. We shoot 2. We shoot 3. We shoot 4. We do 75 here. I can get a little more here. I do 90. Great job. Cool. Honestly, we're fine. I have no concerns about this. We just vent this man for 9. I'm just going to take the +1/+1 upstairs. It's actually better. Cool. We're solid. We go ping, 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 vent. Great. Nice. Alright, cool. Easy. No damage taken. Got the trial. Imp in a box? What? I don't want Hornbreak. I have too many pings already. Molting Imp is not terrible, but I'm leaning towards just hardcore keeper value. I'm going to take the purple Imp in a box, I suppose. This is pretty okay. It's pretty hard to say no to it. Another purple Bounding Echoes? I mean, it's better than the other cards here. I didn't see an Echo Transfer in this run, which kind of sucks. That's true. There's no Echo Infusion either, also kind of sucks. I guess I take the other Bounding Echoes. This is value, so sure. Horned Warrior. I mean, it's the self-infused keeper here, almost certainly, right? I think it has to be. Horned Warrior's fine, but again, I have Brawler. The thing about Horned Warrior that's good is I can give him quick, right? So he actually takes upgrades well. The opposite here, though, is that I don't have very good steel shops. So if I go double keeper into Brawler, that's very good because it doesn't require a lot of investment from a steel shop. I can get away with steel situations. As long as I have enough purples, which I can, and I do have a really good holdover, then I think we're doing it. So I'm going to double keeper here. I think that is correct. I'm going to go to the magic shop here because it's just better than the alternative. It's something. I did math wrong on that, didn't I? 155. Oh, yeah, no, I was right. 180, but I spent the 25. Yeah. I expected. I didn't need the holdover. Right, we planned this out. Plus 30. Okay, vent. Sure. Sure. It's the one they showed me. I'm going to do it. Yep. Great. Okay, that's solid. Let's see, Magic Shop says a double stack. I mean, they gave it to me. I could double stack this, but I think in truth it's just going to be Ritual to 1 cost. Yeah, I think it is just Ritual to 1 cost here. I'm going to look at this Hellhorn banner. Whoa, buddy, Deranged Brute. Well. Well, Mr. Deranged Brute. My rage generation is pretty bad. This is an interesting question. I think I could hard pivot here onto Deranged Brute. Get the rituals to 1 cost, duplicate them every single time I can, and probably win this run. Pretty confidently, right? Is it confidently? That's a good question. I don't actually know if it's confident. It does require steel shop hits. So quick and multi, pretty much. Or a Gurg's Goad or something like that. You want quick, though, is the thing. Otherwise, you're going to get clobbered. You also lack on survivability. This is one thing that's very strong at 100 shards because the Divinity's only doing 9 damage upstairs, whereas at 200 shards, it's doing 17. Your Deranged Brute race line does not win in that case. You need some kind of survivability. Something. It could be days, it could be a lot of things, but you need something. So, okay, that's interesting. You could frontline Deranged Brute on Prince, that's not bad, but I didn't take any of, like, the Welder Helper, right? I don't have great survivability. I'm already committed very hard to keepers. I have 2 of them, right? So that's one thing. You could infuse the keeper into the Deranged Brute. That's not a very good infusion because it's fine, but it's not great. Okay. Meanwhile, again, these are both lines I haven't done at 200 shards yet. So do they win? I don't know. Maybe with some help. I think if you take 2 keepers, you self-infuse, and then you play 2 of them in front of Prince, that's enough scaling, I'm pretty sure, to get the win. I think so. I think, therefore, it is safer because I'm already committed to the keeper line to some extent. I'd have to remove these if I were going to do something with this. Because of that, I think it's better to skip here. shockingly. Despite how strong Deranged Brute is, and the fact that I already have Rage, I think you could make this win. At 100 shards, I'm pretty sure the Deranged Brute pivot here is actually stronger. Or, maybe not stronger, maybe it's comparable. I think it's comparable to my current setup. At 200 shards, I think hard committing right now and not pivoting my run around a new entry is better. So I'm going to skip this. Okay, sorry Deranged Brute. I'm going to make the ritual cost 1, which gives me a great X5 if I have to. It's better than the double stack here. I could re-roll onto a -1, but I didn't hit a great setup. I think a 20 consume is not bad, but like, what else are they going to show me here? A holdover on what? That's a good question. Holdover on what? Intrinsic would be good somewhere. Intrinsic Bounding Echoes is one of my favorite plays, for sure. We don't have to make that commitment right now. If they showed me an X5, it's not like I'm going to X5 Bounding Echoes or something. My X5 here would 100% be Ritual, so we just kind of go on that and see what we get. Pay money or Pyre Health. Relics are pretty good. I have taken very little damage here. I can afford this, right? Alright, we'll commit to the 5 damage pack. Scorch Steel? I mean, sure, right? I'm not playing into the imps, so this is fine. And I took, what, 15 here for this relic? It's not great, but it could have been worse. It's a fine trade. I'm happy with it. I do think I need to take this Intrinsic. Oh, no, I need to engage the Pact here. Yeah, for sure. Yes, because if I don't do it now, I don't get it later. Right. So we do Keeper into Keeper. We're committing to this setup. Cool. It's good. It's good enough, anyway. It's good enough. We'll be strong right now. Do I also take the Intrinsic? Intrinsic Bounding Echoes. Pretty decent, right? It's a good burst of survivability. I do like that. I do like that quite a bit. I think it's correct. This is a good pickup. We'll take it. 75 shards. Thank you, shards. Oh, buddy. Ugh. All right, let's go. We're a little slow on this run. I'm pretty sure this is a tomorrow episode. I'm not thinking that we're going to make it through this in record time or anything. Okay, so what I could do, the right choice here is, it's interesting when you think about this. I'd love to get this intrinsic, this infusion into the Keeper and Hornbreaker Prince, but I think the right choice, I mean, it's interesting. I'm actually going to feel this out a little bit. I want the Keeper to get this, for sure, so we're going to play him. He just gets that. Now, because he benefits 2 for 2, I think you want the Prince to take this as well, and then we can self-ping a little bit here. Well, I'm not sure what else I could do. I'm going to actually take the Bounding Echoes first. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to ping something out downstairs. I think it's better than self-pinging with the Tempered Talisman. Sure, we will Imp in a Box here. I'm going to Bounding Echoes now, which means I can play the Rage Imp up front, which is good. I can then shoot this friend and get rid of him, which is cool. That's pretty good. Good scaling. We like it. He should go top. This is a little scary, but we have options. I have the vent. I'm not worried about it. Also, this Echo Break does enough to kill this bomb, which is pretty nifty. So that's cool. I think the play is Pyre Chomper up front. We play double Bogflies middle, which gives us some decent pings here. You may as well have this Pyre Chomper in the mix, by the way. There's no real reason not to. I'm going to vent upstairs, by the way, so I take zeros here. What's coming up? Oh, I'm guaranteed to see... The worst draw is Deadweight, Train Steward, Ritual, and then I'm guaranteed to see something that shoots this middle guy. We're fine. We are fine. Yeah, so I just ping twice in the back here, and I vent. Cool. It's fine. Goodbye, Bogflies. Somehow one of them lived. That's unbelievable. Yeah, we are fine. I get the Ritual in the back. It's good. I'm going to shoot one. It's good. I'm going to vent here. It's good. Cool. Ember is obviously a sticky problem for me right now. I'm not spending it very well, but... Or rather, I am spending it well, but I'm not doing enough with it. We just keep shooting, I suppose, then we do this. I could have actually saved that, too, if I had lined that up better. That might matter. That might matter. This is what I really wanted. I want the welder helper to come down, and then we leave that guy on the floor. We're going to now ping, ping. We, of course, vent up here. And now the welder helper provides armor, but also provides a lot of other value. We're going to play this train steward out. It's fine. Then I vent. Sure. Okay. I think we're going to do okay. We have enough stats here to win, right? Oh, wow. Actually, apparently not. Good grief. We get it with the ritual of battle, though, but we do get some additional scaling that comes up. Yikes. Okay, so the Keeper lives as well, now that I did enough here, but dang, I guess the 2 spikes really adds up, huh? Actually a bit scary, but we take it. Oof, alright. No damage taken. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah, Alloy of the Ancients, that's a really good card. With purple? Yeah, we take that for sure. The purple Keeper of Echoes now lands. It's okay. I don't need it now. We could pivot to the eggs, but again, I don't think the pivot's going to help me here. We're going to skip that. I think... Where's my dupe that I'm taking? Is it ring 6? It might be ring 6. Maybe. That's a good magic shop I'd be skipping, but I don't really need magic shops that badly. I have hit pretty well on the upgrades here. I do want -1s, though. You see that previous combat, there's a lot of stuff I'm just kind of not getting out, which is not great. So, okay. I want this steel shop very badly. I'd love a +25. Honestly, 2 +25s here, and I think I'm fine. I think that's just the ideal situation at this point. I would take a multi-strike, honestly. It would be fine. Card draw's good, but I have Winged Steel. I think I need space eventually. Yeah, I don't use it until ring 6, maybe? It's probably ring 8, though, right? Do I really win with this aggressive of a shard pickup without having multiples? I don't think I have to dupe right now, is kind of the big takeaway. I don't think I need to do that. I think what I need to do is upgrade now and prepare to get the second one on ring 6. In which case space is required. Now, unfortunately, space is probably the least impactful of these right now. It doesn't help me in any meaningful way until I get the second Keeper. I think it's actually Ember. This is Rage Arcus, yeah? It is Rage Arcus. Okay. So, fine. I don't know, actually. I think that it's... Could it just be draw? And then space later? The problem is then I'm relying very heavily on Ember from something else. The rituals become hard to play if I have enough of them. And I would like to take advantage of that big infusion of damage. It's a lot. It adds 20 right away. That's big. That's really good. Removals are strong. I could get a lot of value just going left here, but then I don't get an upgrade until ring 7. I don't get a +25 until ring 7. That's tough. That's very tough. I don't think I can afford that. I need at least a +25 here or something for Relentless. Yeah, I don't think we can get away with Keeper being nothings. Empty for that long. So, in that case, this is a very tough decision here. I think space is the farthest reaching. I think space is going to be something I want no matter what. In which case, taking it now is fine. It lets me pick something later. I do have space to, Ember already, technically. Not Ember, draw. Winged Steel is excellent, helping me out here. Obviously, Winged Steel is making it so I cannot play all my cards. I'm not having enough Ember here, but I do see a magic shop. At least 2 magic shops. Well, 1, guaranteed. The second one might be my Hellvent, although I might also, depending on upgrade situation, wait until ring 8 for the second one. It'll depend on how strong we are. So, man, if I'm not going to take this ring 6, I think, is it draw? No, there's no way. I cannot play all my cards. Not even close. Okay. I think it's Ember. Is it? Man, this is a really difficult decision. It's space. We're going to take space. The lock-in here is actually... Oh, tough. Malika, you can't do this to me. Huh. Okay, I'll have to think about that in a second. The space take, I think, is correct, because I'm going to need it eventually. It's guaranteed to be useful. I can put 2 imps down as chump blockers here for the moment, which is good. That helps, right? And then I can still decide on ring 6 if I want to go to the magic shop or to the Hellvent if I'm ready for it. How good is... Broken Wheel's always great. It clears Bogflies. It clears Train Stewards. I will probably lose Pyre Chomper. If I lose the Keeper, I lose the run. I think we're guaranteed to lose the Keeper. I just don't see... Like, it's so difficult to say. How good is Corrupted Cloud here? Quite bad, in fact. Actually, Judgmental Fittings is pretty huge here. It gives my vent piercing, and I have the pings to cut this off. I really want Broken Wheel. Broken Wheel's a huge benefit if I can keep my floor alive. And I don't have to worry about the imps I get out of Imp in a Box, right? They're not part of my deck. So if they quote-unquote purge, they're fine. I'm not worried about it because they're not real. Is there a universe I can take Judgmental Fittings and Broken Wheel here? I mean, I actually think Broken Wheel is terrifying. You saw how close Keeper was to death on ring 3. It's even worse here at 75 shards. Because what if I get Pyrelight Master? He's just gone. We just lose the run outright. The other thing that you got to watch for Judgmental Fittings, by the way, is it gives Collector stupid damage shield, which means that you could lose a lot of money and a lot of momentum. It's one of the reasons why Judgmental Fittings, despite being really good for things like, hey, you know, Vent, it's not great. I'm going to take Judgmental Fittings, and we're not going to take the Wheel. I think the Wheel is throwing the run. There are enough bosses at 75 shards on ring 4 that completely kill my Keeper, and if I miss both plus 25s here, the run is just over if I take the Wheel, because he's going to die. We'll take Fittings. I think this provides enough value. We're going to leave. Odd. The damage shield is not great. I don't love it. This is actually my least favorite one to take, but the big takeaway, I have Vent to offset it, right? I have the Vent, and this Vent gains so much value from the piercing later. I must go to the right. Let's just be real here. I need plus 25s. Okay, so we see a multi-strike. I'm going to take it because it's value. I'm going to re-roll because Battlestone is no. Okay, we get a plus 25. They give me the quick. Dang, all right. Another deranged brute. You could have hard pivoted here. It would have been terrible, by the way. Would not have been good. We're done with the deranged brute nonsense. We skip that. Forge says Brawler 2 for sure. I want the extra hit. It's not quick. I think this is wrong. It's too slow scaling. It's the plus 25. Honestly, great. This is kind of what I was hoping for. And now I have a pretty well-stocked friend. Pretty well-stocked guy, so I don't mind missing other things. I do think duping is value here. True, true. Okay. Magic shops are good. -1s. What am I doing on this next floor? I can take another 100 gold here if I want to go to the trinket shop. It's pretty decent. I would take some, there's a lot of things I would take. One of them being Light's Gift would be pretty killer. I'm going to chill on my cash here. I'm going to grab the money in the middle. 85 shards is terrifying. I'm going to then go to this trinket shop probably. It's pretty good if I can go there. Oh my geez. Oh my good grief. Don't click this Heaven Seal. That's Pyrelight Master, friends. We are very likely going to lose this run. Yep. Just very, very likely to lose this run. Wow, okay. Oh, that's terrible news. That's absolutely awful. Wow, okay. I hate that a lot. I'm going to Bounding Echoes upstairs. I think that's going to just have to be fine. I'm going to play the Pyre Chomper here. I need this face tank for sure. I'm going to play the Weight of Contrition. I get a vent. That's good. I'm going to play the Alloy upstairs. I drop the Train Steward, and then we vent middle, which clears that. I do get the Collector because he spawned upstairs, which is something. Yikes. Molting Imp is a good pickup. It gets rid of damage shields, which I value a lot. Welder Helper is a decent pickup too. The vent will land eventually. I think this Welder Helper is actually just like really important, but I need to be able to play cards is the thing. My upcoming draws are pretty bad though. I'm going to take the Welder Helper. I don't know, my scaling is really bad right now. I probably need this ping, yeah? I think I do. I think I do need a ping here. Ooh, the Echo Break. That's going into this 10 and this 15 by 2 for sure. 10 times out of 10. Good. Cool. All right, that's something. Yikes. Yikes. I can... Well, we torch the top, which kills one. Great. I do at least damage the damage shield here, which is pretty nifty. I'm going to put down another Bogfly on middle. It's something. I have to play this Weight of Contrition no matter what. It's a Train Steward. Yikes. I am guaranteed to see my vent, however, which is good. My scaling is bad. I need to scale, it turns out. Is there a ping coming up too? There is. Torch. Which I'm guaranteed to see so I can deal with it. Alright, we're gonna scale up top then. The boss is very terrifying to me right now. In a very bad way. Oh no! Yes, of course I see my cards, except for the fact that I forgot the Weight of Contritions. We're gonna get the hell beaten out of us. Train Steward, I suppose. Okay, well, that sucks a lot. Okay, 2 hits. Ouch, ouch. Alright, I have to ping 1 here for sure. I think I have to play this ritual or I'm losing. Downstairs is so bad. I need to kill that off now too. I think I have to vent upstairs or I lose the run though. I might lose the run anyway. Think about this. The ritual adds a ton of damage to this front guy to the point where I actually kill him. So I think it's worth trading that there because you actually kill the front dude and I take 1 here. I'm going to get loaded down with curses. I just lose, don't I? Yeah, this is actually just horrible. Wow, the ritual. Yeah, funny. I think I have to click it. And then we do wait. And then we vent middle, which gets rid of the damage shield, but I take another 3. I think we just lose here. I'm thinking we are dead. Wow, it's actually kind of close. Play to win the boss. You have to play Welder Helper here. I think we have to ping. Weight of Contrition does, like, actually nothing to me here. I guess we get rid of it. And then we vent. Ho, 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 ho! Oh my god, we're alive! And I would like to point out, if I had taken Broken Wheel, the game would be over. We would have lost our keeper there. Incredible! I mean, I take another 3. We ate dirt there, but we did survive Pyrelight Master, which is actually outrageous. Wow. Okay, 35 damage taken. Yikes. I think we have to click on Tiresome Climb. Yep, that's an important card. Wow, how am I alive? Power of Knowledge. Revenge of the Damned is pretty darn good here. It's 2 Inspire triggers. Yeah, we take that. Okay. Gross. Now that changes the calculus slightly. I would very much like to go left now. Pyre health, maybe? Magic shop upgrades for the tiresome climb. I would take a frozen. Okay, yeah, the calculus has changed. There are a lot of good hits on the trinket shop, but I can't afford another combat like that, so I have to go left here. I'm pretty sure. Pyre health, big relief. Woof. Plus 30 purge. Okay. God, I have to get to 200 shards, don't I? I sure do. Yikes. I'm gonna look at this caverns. That was nothing impressive in the magic shop up front. Build a card. Rage. Okay, we'll click it. Rage Ascend. That's not great. I mean, I don't want to pull or push. Okay, I skip this one. Card draw, money. Money? Rage money? Is this good for rage money? I mean, I love dollar bills. This at least does something, right? I'll take this for 20 gold a pop. Sure, why not? It's fine. It's worth a -1 at least. I mean, that's a really good -1, in fact. We'll take it. I want to 20 and consume a torch for sure. It's good to get rid of these here. Yes. I want the -1 into that old magic. Yes. Remove consume. You could do this on alloy. It's pretty decent. That's a good card to just be playing a whole bunch of. Ah, man. What's my shard situation looking like? I'm going to dupe this man. So that's 15. That takes me to 100 right now. When I do that, great question. I can take 50-50. I can reach there if I take nothing from this temple. And I think I'm going to take nothing from this temple. I am concerned with death. If they showed me a holdover, would I do anything with it? Old magic? I don't know if I would actually old magic. Frozen is the best because I could freeze my bounding echoes and then always have it for my vent, which is good. Old magic is a good one. It's rage. I don't mind the rage. Money is solid. Money is a solid pickup here. It is a lot of money, admittedly. A lot of money. Remove consume here. How expensive are you? 105? That takes me to, what, 185 here? Okay, 185. I could re-roll it and still buy the big one. That is a true statement. It's pretty darn good. I'm going to do this. And then I spin it. Double stack. You ever do the double stack? 50 for 33 ember? That's way too expensive. If only double stack doubled money, I might consider it. You could tiresome climb. I think what we're going to do here is make this one cost again. And then... yeah, it's good enough. The plus 10. Probably just in the revenge. It's just a fine. Okay. Chill on shards. Remember, we have Judgmental Fittings. The run hates us. We want to move on. Okay. 31 cards. Armor Emblem is scary for Harvesters of Death. This is actually terrifying. Yes. Don't disrespect Harvesters here. As much as I would love to, do not do it. Want this money so badly. I don't think we can do this, though. We're not strong enough. No, I don't think so. I think we lose. And I think it's very easy to accidentally get yourself killed here. I think it's very easy to accidentally send it. I'll draw here. Yeah, sure. I'm going to have to ping... I need to ping this floor. I'm going to work on back dude first. Yeah. Okay, we get the imp in a box here, which is cool. Fledgling imp is nice here, I'll admit. I get the vent, which is something. I think fledgling imp is a critical component of not losing, so we're going to click him. That's pretty solid. That adds a lot of damage to my floor. I'm going to ping the front fellow here. Bogfly. He would die. We don't want to farm these floors. I'm going to vent this. Okay. That floor scares me. How are we looking? I can shoot the man in the front. That's pretty darn good. How am I feeling about just playing Bogfly for the big slap here? Pretty good, actually. We then do this. We come close-ish to killing this friend. Okay. We get him under that for one hit. This next floor is looking mighty bad. Okay, I mean, we actually have the pings to clear this, right? That's true. I can vent here, which will pop the top floor, which is good. So I'm going to work on the next floor a little bit. Oh man, I missed the alloy. Ember would have been so nice here, but I am getting value out of the space. So, you know, we do what we got to do. Let's see. I need to work on bottom floor. And then we vent upstairs, which I think cleans this up a lot. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Cool, Pyre Chomper. Great. Play the Train Steward out. I will Old Magic in the back. That's value. I can improve this slightly by pinging the middle here, and then we vent a bunch, which also stops this damage shield from tanking anything here. Take 11? Woof. I mean, the armor would have killed me, by the way, in case anyone is keeping track. Okay, so the first thing we need to solve here is I need to kill the enemy. So we're going to first torch that friend. I need to torch it in the back now. Yes. I think I have to torch in front now. Torching in front is value, yes, for sure. I think the ritual is worth. Yes, we cleared the floor, but I can do better by venting now. Okay. Oh, 11 HP. This man downstairs terrifies me a great deal. I'm going to play the Bogfly. Do you actually swing? You do not, so I need to torch the enemy here. Okay, we torched him. The imp is probably going to perish, so I think we need to... How much damage is this? 30? I don't love this whole lifesteal situation. He's going to heal a whole bunch of stats. I think shooting him is not that impactful, but shooting my own imp, I think, adds value here because I get HP on the floor. Sure, Train Steward, get him, man. And we'll vent upstairs. I think this provides enough value from the Inspires. I'm not feeling promising here. We're going to do the ping, the ping, the ping. God, Alloy the Ancients, you're killing me. Oh, if I could have played the Alloy of the Ancients, we could have done it. Ah, that's so awful. Ugh, come on. All right, we're going to re-roll this. This run has been awful. This run has just been so tragic. Okay. Oh, man. Harvesters of Death. I really needed this Judgmental Fittings to pay out. We almost got it. Okay. How can I squeeze every bit of power out of this? I think we have to take Keeper, Hornbreaker Prince first. I think we do pop the Bounding Echoes here. Okay. It's Train Steward. We don't sacrifice. I think we torch. I think we continue with the torch plan. Okay. It's not great. Alright, it's Imp in a box. I do think the Fledgling Imp is a critical component of what we're doing here. 100%. I think we leave him in there. I think we need to torch. We vent middle for sure here. Yes, we vent middle for sure. I think we have to kill the front fellow. So you torch. I mean, I need to play this upstairs. Can I get away with not doing this? This is tough. I have to play as if I don't know the draw order. I'd love to get through this combat, though, because I feel like we can really power up if I can get through here. If I could have played this alloy at any point. So this remove consume killed me? Is that what happened here? If this were zero cost alloy, I would have gotten it out on multiple occasions in that previous combat. And that 25 health would have been enough to kill the boss. Unbelievable. Unreal. So aggressively purchasing remove consume killed me there. That is shocking. But, I mean, okay. I think we do have to... We gotta charge upstairs, right? But it's not a lot of scaling. It doesn't add a ton here. I think we have to ping here. Bogfly. I think he does come down here. Yeah, I think so. We'll put him in the back. We'll put him in the front. The order kind of matters. I think I'll put him in the back here. Okay, so that's fine. We're going to now vent middle, of course, as before. Now we're on the back foot a little bit. We do get this charge up front, which is pretty nifty. And then we ping. Right, not much has changed. Same point, take the 15. That sucks, but it's fine. We take Echo Break. Do I tiresome climb? I can kill that man, which is worth it, no matter how you slice it. I think we do stab him. Okay. I'm going to ping upstairs, I think, here. Okay, we get the bounding echoes, and I get this vent, which is good. Okay. Is it better? I don't know. Pyre Chomper, Train Steward. I get a ping, which I think matters here. I get a Rage. I get the Alloy. And I get the Vent. I take 9 from this setup. Not ideal. Okay, to avoid perishing, I have to play the ritual. I torch here. I play the Bogfly to see what I draw. We get a ping. Ping is good. I can ping here, and then I can vent. And we clear the floor. Okay. Does this look better? That's a great question. I don't know. I do need to shoot this man, so there's that. Let's do that. I think we self-ping the imp here to charge this floor up to the best that we can. The vent gives me, how much? 35 damage? It's not bad, but I actually think the scaling adds up more. If we can get him over a certain threshold, we're going to get a lot of value here. We get the alloy again. I mean, we take it this time. What did I do differently? I don't know. It's very odd, but okay, we did it. That was narrow. I could have seen myself losing or winning that 100 different ways. And I didn't actually remember the draw order of cards. I was just trying to be a little more conscientious about Winged Steel, I think, and making sure I had one Ember carried over. So maybe that is the only thing I needed there. Is Impish Scholar worth it? It's just the 20 consumes in the Imp in a box and the Bounding Echoes. Okay, I actually think it's Inferno. Is Inferno a good card? Yes, it turns out it is. I will click it. Well done. Perfect Insanity, Soul Siphon. Absolutely not. Not today. Hooray! We get Cracked Helmet. Yikes. It's worth it. I mean, it's worth it as soon as you look at this vent and realize it has holdover piercing plus 33 on it. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I need pyre health. I also desperately need removals. I'm going to go to the right, and we're going to sit on 13 pyre health and just hope we don't lose. Like, we could have hell vented there, but I think we need to do some -1 chicanery here. Like, I don't have choices. I need to be able to afford cards. -2, incredible. That -2 is going into, what, Inferno? Almost certainly Inferno. Plus 10. What could this do for me? Not much. I think we just -1. -1 Inferno, and then my -2 the Tiresome Climb, because that's probably better. What would be a better holdover? I think the Tiresome Climb actually is, in which case the -2 goes there. So we'll put a -1 in Inferno. This plus 10, I'm not that keen on, I don't think. I'm gonna skip it and re-roll it. Remove Consume again. Unfortunate. Put that -1 in Inferno. Just play Inferno whenever I can. I will take the -2. I think that's a good pickup on this Tiresome Climb. It's just solid. Another Intrinsic, huh? Another Intrinsic. The truth is, I think the best Intrinsic here is actually Tiresome Climb, because Divinity is scary. Yeah, I don't think this would get a holdover, right? I think I would just take 2 random turns here. Sure, I need to cut cards. Thank goodness for this Vortex. Train Stewards are so hard to play. I need to just remove them. They just lock up my floor badly. I don't know, give me an Overflow. You know, I will click Trap Shoot. Almost any time the game shows it to me when I'm a little Ember hungry, we're going to click Trap Shoot. It's fine. I think I need to purchase a removal here. Or I'm risking losing. Goodbye, Train Steward. Okay. I can't afford another one, right? It's 90? Yeah. Alright, well, that's the extent of it. Oh my god, I have to take everything here, don't I? I have to take everything here. Yep. Bogfly into Bogfly. Well, it's not great, but it'll help in this next combat, I guess. Yikes. Alright, now we move on. 135 into Rage Arcus. We have the Piercing. I think we can do this. What is this? Incant upstairs? I hate you. Okay, in that case, the universe is simple. It's Keeper. It's Hornbreaker Prince. We ascend that dude. I don't spend this Bounding Echoes right now, I guess. Yeah, fine. This at least kills the big scary fella. Ooh, neat. I get the Revenge here. So I have to spend an Echo to charge? Yes. Which then lets me Revenge here, which I think is worth it. Is it? I'm actually just gonna Ritual up here, aren't I? I'm gonna Vent up here now, actually. I mean, I Vent middle, for sure. I'll play the Bogfly. I mean, he does something. He's going to contribute to this run. Get it, champ? Alright. Fire Chomper. Okay. Fire Chomper lands. Here comes Train Steward. I'm going to shoot a man upstairs. That seems good. We draw a card. I need to just charge this floor, pretty much, I think. So we just shoot a whole bunch and shoot a whole bunch. That's cool with me. Alright, we already got the Incant upstairs. So, alright, good Bounding Echoes. It hits Vent. We love that. I'm going to Alloy. I'm going to shoot this man in front. It's good. Inferno. I'm going to Inferno the boss. And I'm going to Vent upstairs to save like 40 life. Good job. This is the Incant Shard turn. Yes. So I'm going to vent upstairs is kind of the universal truth of it. I'm going to old magic the guy in front on middle for money. I'm going to consider an imp. I'm going to play the imp. Okay, Rage Imp is pretty strong upstairs, I think. Doesn't actually die. Well, he might if I don't vent upstairs. It's an unfortunate incant shard. You hate to see it. I'm gonna Molting Imp middle, actually. I think that's fine. I'll draw. I'm going to I'm gonna actually shoot middle a bunch. Save the Fledgling Imp. I will burn out the torches. The torch goes to 2. It's fine. I'm okay with that. It's not great. There might have been a more optimal. Excuse me. Sudden curse of Snifflies. Oof. There might have been a more optimal play through that, but I don't think it mattered too terribly much. I'm going to Echo Break. We're just going to charge upstairs. I think it's correct. I can get the kill with the Revenge, which is huge. Cool. I'm going to self-ping here. Take 3. That's okay. I think the scaling matters more. And we vent up here. It's good. Okay. I think we're looking to be in a good position here. I can now take this a good turn. Old magic for money. Ritual. We ping. We vent. It's fine. I'm looking to just scale this floor to the best of my ability. The rest of the turns don't do all that much. Torch. Torch. I could tiresome climb the boss. For 1 free round? It's 1 free round, kind of, because I have to kill this Clipped Guardian first. Which I don't think is good, right? I'm going to tiresome climb the guy in back here, because it's super dead. Okay, now that's a free Inferno on the boss, which I value, and then we vent upstairs. Okay, cool. Hooray, we did it. Whether or not we kill this boss, great question. I'm going to play... Ooh, interesting. Bounding Echoes. Fledgling Imp. He gets shot, which is cool. I'm going to take the Alloy. I'm going to ping up here. I'm going to trap shoot the boss. I'm going to vent upstairs. We are looking to ping. The Imp dies, which is cool. That's a lot of survivability we just added. Can I squeak this out? Maybe. Ping. Wow, just this one ping is enough to swing it all the way around. Also, it turns out piercing is pretty good, huh? Piercing is pretty good. I'm going to pay the 1 to hit for 36 here, and then we do it again, and we actually save our front line, man. Unbelievable. This is pretty scary. Once we get a second keeper, I think this looks a lot better, but sure. Sure, friend, sure. Eternal Kinstone, is that actually good? Not really. Alloy the Ancients number 2. It's a good card. But I'd rather just redraw my existing one, and Impalate does exactly 18 damage. If this alloy were purple, I would click it, is the reality of it. But it's not. So I'm going to skip it. Yeah. I think I need Ember, by the way. Especially once I play 2 keepers. There's a universe I draw them both. We're just losing. So we take Ember here. Woof. Divine Artifact, absolutely. I would like... these are not great. Mark of an Exile is just, what, 6 more health? That's terrible. Mark of a Champion is 6 more damage. That's terrible. I guess we take Divine Infused Mallet for 10 free damage to the floor. I suppose, right? I don't need money here yet. I'm going to take this. This looks bad, and I grant you, it is not a good relic, but I'm looking for anything that gets me through ring 7 so that I can reach the dupe and get my second keeper. So I'm going to take that edge. I'm going to go left because we could still see an overstack, and I like the removals a lot. We have 43 life. I have to take this relic. Just look at it up front. Advanced prototype. Tough. I do think the lost luggage is really critical with the fact that I did not take draw. So we're going to snag that here. That's a good pickup. I get Forge for Brawler 3. It's good. Hit 5 times. I'm going to remove the least playable cards. Now remember, I need to take an infusion. What is the worst card here? Because I have to do Pyre Chomper into Train Steward to reach the Divinity. So the removals here are probably Bogfly. He's not great, but the fact of the matter is he helps me through this next combat. So is it actually just Torch? Believe it or not. It might be. Let's look at the caverns first. Strength Stone? Ooh, or is it Bone Shine? Look, I know what you're thinking. Strength Stone, he starts doing 15 damage. Actually pretty good. I should probably do this. But maybe Bone Shine? No, I think the scaling, this is going to save more, theoretically, than anything else. Because if I save one guy walking up with a certain threshold, I can save 10 health right like that. So I think this upgrade is critical. Yeah, I think so. Okay, we get an overflow. It's not the one I wanted, but it's fine. Merchant of Steel says endless. Endless Pyre Chomper. I could have been my Ember, I guess. The cost of a card draw. No, there was no way I would have known, so I'm not going to do it. I think I should buy removals, but what do you remove is the question. I'm going to cut torches, I think. I have to keep this stupid Train Steward right now. I'm going to remove Bogfly on ring 8 because he helps right now. So I have to keep Train Steward and Pyre Chomper in this run. So I think it is just double torches here, yeah? Just looking at everything here. I think it is Torch 1 remove and Torch 2 remove. And this at least improves my deck density to a point where I feel like I can get through it. I'm not going to buy removals here. I think we do get through it with the lost luggage pickup, which I think is big. Ugh, alright, continue on. I think we get this. I mean, for the record, it's 11:57. This episode is going up tomorrow. This run has already taken me an hour and 12 minutes. There's no universe. This is Shade Wings with armor 20. I actually think I can get through to armor 20. Because of the piercing here, this armor doesn't make them more durable to my vents. So I'm going to do it. And I think this money provides a lot of value. Cool. So anyway, I started blasting. You play Hornbreaker Prince, Keeper first. I am going to get rid of a Train Steward here. The pings are fine. I want to save this Bounding Echoes. So what we do right now is I ascend a unit here. Cool. I draw that. I am going to play a Bounding Echoes on this floor. I think it's good. Sure, it hits the old magic, which I value. I get a Train Steward, which I can play. He just kind of dies, which is fine. The Shade Wings is dead and does not know it yet. I'm going to save the trap shoot. We're going to ping the big man on the bottom because he scares me. That's a collector. That's scary. Excellent, though. I get the revenge upstairs for a big scale here, which is awesome. I'm going to vent middle. It gives me money, but it also works on this thing. Actually, I'm going to Inferno middle. To hell with that. Yeah, to hell with that. We Inferno middle. I shoot downstairs. We draw the Bogfly. Honestly, Bogfly goes in. Get in there, champ. Yeah, he's good. He's great, in fact. Do I ping upstairs? It's not terrible, but it's not good either. I think I'm going to ping downstairs. Oh, I can actually... Ah, that's great. I actually just vent downstairs and we kill 2. How scared am I of middle floor? Very. I'm going to vent him. Cool. I can always vent later. Not worried about it at all. Pirate Chomper. Congrats, bud. You're going to die. It's great news. I get big vent upstairs and little vent middle, which is good. Honestly, yeah, that's fine. Hiya, we did it. Cool, we cleared top floor. I think we're gonna get through this shockingly. Yes, I get the bounding echoes. I get the ritual in the back. It's good. Here's an imp in a box. Transcend imp. But Transcend imp is terrible right now. I guess he can tank. Tia, my friend. Tia. We're gonna scale up middle, top floor rather. We just ping that out. Transcend him, gets shot. It's fine. I think we get through this combat actually, thanks to this vent, right? Ritual, absolutely. We just shoot this guy with the most HP here. It's gonna provide the most value. And then we vent here to save a butrillion HP. It's excellent. Good. I actually think we're okay through this combat. Alloy of the Ancients. We love the Alloy of the Ancients. Gonna scale. I'm gonna Inferno middle floor. I like Inferno. It's a good card. Look at that, 100 damage down to 6. Incredible. I think we're good, actually, right? Old Magic, give me money. Thank you for money. I could ascend this boss. Oh, I hit the trap shoot next turn? Yeah, we just straight up ascend the boss, which is excellent news. Which kills all of his backlines. We shoot upstairs. Yeah, I could have, if I had drawn the trap shoot, no problem, I play it now. If I didn't, all good. Is it better to shoot this guy? No, it's not. We just shoot that. That's fine. I take the 12. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. I think the daze is going to carry me a bit here. Yeah, it is. Turns out, trap shoot. It's good. Alloy the Ancients at 1 Ember. Get the hell out of here. It's cool. We made it. We made it. Oof. Well, we take these. Alright, we got through Ring 7. We're looking like we're fighting the Divinity here. Important work is not it. Spike of the Hellhorned is also not it. Tough. Alright, well, Pirate Chomper number 2. Nah, we skip. Soul Crippled, Soul Siphon, Ancient Resonance. Not good enough. We have the vent. It's strong. We're going to skip these for money. Okay, well, we've done our best. I have to go left here. Look at the Merchant of Trinkets. Improved Firebox is probably a really good pickup with that Lost Luggage. I have the ability to turn that out is good. The more important thing, I mean, we snap click it because I'm going to have a second Keeper, and that becomes my 4 Echoes, or my 4 Ember. Words are hard. Yeah, here comes Keeper, buddy. Merchant of Magic, I don't know. None of this matters as much as removing Bogfly at this point. I'd like to go to exactly 200, by the way. Can I do it? Yes, I can. You do Pirate Chomper here, and then we take the other thing. Here, sure. Get it, man. And then we take Mr. Intrinsic. Intrinsic is fun because it guarantees a good hit. I'm going to just Intrinsic this Trap Shoot now. And we're just going to... This is good because this lets me put all of my days into the Divinity on turn 1, and then we outscale, which is cool. Sure. 200 shards exactly. We did it. Now I'm going to remove Bogfly because he no longer fits on the floor, right? Which is kind of an important point. And I'm going to remove Train Steward at long last because he tried his hardest and it wasn't very good. -1s are good. I think they're worth it. This is what, 36 damage? That kills all backlines, right? There's nothing that sneaks by at 36. There are a few things that sit at the 70 level, but I'm never reaching that here, so it's not a big deal. I think just getting this down to 0 cost is good. So I'm gonna do that. Let's look at the temple, the trinket shop. Faulty loader, done echo. Done echo, get out of here. Faulty loader, I'd rather reroll. Give me like Light's Gift or something. Imp sickle. Hammered chest plates, it's not terrible. I'd rather buy removals though. This double stack says, oh, double stack on this trap shoot is just more turns. We're gonna take it. Yeah, for sure. 10 magic power. I guess. I think it's worthwhile to toss them in the Echo Breaks. We're going to spin it. Permafrost. Okay, I said I wanted this, and I do. Obviously, there's a lot of value in intrinsic Permafrost Bounding Echoes, but I think the Permafrost goes in the other one, and let me explain why. I might not see my vent on turn 1. I always want to be Bounding Echoes on turn 1, though, because my hand is full. So I want the Permafrost to be in the other one, I think. Yes, because there's a universe where my turn 1 is I draw stuff. No vent. I Bounding Echoes that one, because it's a lot of value on turn 1 right away. Good. Now, turn 2, let's say I draw my other Bounding Echoes, but not vent. I now have to wait a whole cycle. But if I put the Permafrost here, there's no combination where this fails me, because if I draw the vent without the Bounding Echoes, no problem, it's held over. Yeah, so you put this one here. Good. Odd decision, but I think it's good. We're going to -1 this Echo Break again. I think it's just solid. I'm going to burn a removal on a torch, I believe. Yes. The Echo Breaks are just stronger. It's true. 160. I can do a removal plus that -1. Yeah, of course. We're going to do it. Burn another torch. The torches are good, by the way, but they're not as good as Echo Breaks, which is why I'm not prioritizing them quite like Echo Breaks. Like, give me this -1 into an Echo Break. Absolutely. We take that for sure. Yeah, duh. Of course. And then we remove a torch, just to get that out of there. This improves my draw density, so I'm seeing this ritual, the other things again. This also improves my turn 1 with the Firebox Lost Luggage setup here. I think this will do it. 200 out of 100. Alright, Chase, let's go. That ring 5 was horrifying, but I think the value we get out of Cracked Helmet here is really high. Just really high. Look at this turn 1, buddy. Ooh, friends. So we need to... Immediate payout for this improved Firebox, by the way. Look how much Ember this is. Good grief. So yeah, we play both Keepers. For sure. Then we drop Prince. That lets me draw a card. Now I Bounding Echoes. And we just shoot the bad guy, pretty much. For Humongo Scaling. I'm going to Tiresome Climb him for Humongo Scaling. It's Mondo valuable. I am going to leave him up here and not drop the Trap Shoot right now, so I'm just going to Vent here for 6. 200 more damage. That's good. It's worth it. Awesome, honestly. The nice thing is the scaling does not actually require me to do anything too fancy here. I'm going to sit on this Bounding Echoes, by the way. You may ask why. The answer is pretty straightforward. I just don't want to... Yeah, I just don't want to do it right now. I'm going to keep shooting mid-floor. It's fine. I'm going to vent that floor. It's fine. I sit on Bounding Echoes because I'd like to connect with some other stuff here. Yeah, come upstairs, bud. This is a good connect. Yes. Play the alloy first. I am not going to risk this draw on the Revenge. We're just going to play the Bounding Echoes right now because I want to play the old magic. We get an imp in a box anyway, no problem. Ritual in the back is good. Inferno goes middle. I don't love this Pyre Wings, but I might be able to pop him out is why this is valuable. So let's now consider... Queen Zimpling, he has 6 life, so he perishes, and then we vent upstairs for value. Good. I have this rogue molting imp on the floor, but it's fine. Show me something good here, yeah? Maybe I can shoot this guy out in front. Maybe. I would really like to avoid... Ah, didn't draw into it. In that case, I'm going to revenge in the back here for the double scale here, for sure. It's good enough. I will vent. It's good enough. I do lose a lot of Ember from that. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I get the alloy, though, which is something here. It technically clears the floor. I can tiresome climb something out as well, which I suppose should be weird. I don't really want to do anything, but I guess I will do it because you may as well. Send him, and then we vent here, which gets some damage in. I should also just keep scaling, right? Just keep doing it. Seems good. Cool. Honestly, it's fine. More Ember Wings. You hate these guys with a passion. They're not friendly. I'm going to Inferno the other one because I hate them. Like a Molting Imp middle, I guess. I'll Molting Imp downstairs. It's fine. This draws me a card. It's a ping. We'll take the ping. And I will vent upstairs. It saves 15 in my front. Yeah, more Ember Drain. You hate to see it, but it's okay. Maybe I can Inferno out the one up top or something. Maybe. Ugh. Not good. Old magic. Let's go. Tiresome climb. Interesting. I actually think if I tiresome climb the Pyre Wings, we get him. Especially if I Inferno him, right? Very strange, but yes, I think we get this with the vent. Yeah, cool. Alright, well that means I don't have to worry about that Ember Drain, which is great news. That's one of those things that just slows you down in a big way. Let's not self-ping. Actually, the self-ping is pretty not bad, huh? Yeah, alright, the self-ping is not terrible. It's starting to get terrible. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Oh yeah, Alloy of the Ancients, let's go. There we go, that's a good card. I'm gonna shoot the boss, he scares me. I'm gonna keep venting upstairs for the double scale. It's a lot of value, right? Every single purple card is a +2/+2, which is just great. I get the Revenge, which is good. I can pop a friend with it. Great job. Then we just keep shooting here, and that's pretty good. Tiresome Climb. Yeah, I'm gonna tiresome climb the front fellow here. Yes, and then I can vent this. This clears the Gilded Wings in front of the boss, which is big. We win. Old Magic. Alloy. Echo Break. Echo Break. Do not Inferno the floor. Woof. Well, we take it. It's scary, but we get it. Yikes. He kills one of our front guys, but we get through it. Alright, good job, team. Turns out this strategy is pretty good. Give me blank pages? Absolutely. That seems like a great idea. Just give me crap that I can throw at the enemies for free. That's excellent. We always take free crap that we can throw at the enemies. 100% of the time. I think we get through this with all of the daze nonsense that we have. Yeah, so it's Hornbreaker Prince, of course. It's Keeper. It's Keeper. We draw the vent. Incredible. So I just drop Mr. Bounding Echoes 1. We send a bunch of days here. I'm going to trap shoot him on this same turn for sure. Here's an Alloy of the Ancients. Here's an Echo Break up top. It's just value to do so. I'm going to shoot one dude downstairs. I think that'll be value. And then I'm going to vent upstairs just for scaling, I think. Yeah, sure. 22. I mean, it's a lot of damage added every time. Windleton. We get Windleton. Oh no, he's chilling. He locks down the floor. It's incredible. I'm going to Inferno downstairs, by the way, in case there were any doubt about that. That's pretty strong. And we just scale. Yeah, sure. I would like to scale. I can vent middle. It's funny because this floor doesn't walk on me, but I can never actually get through its damage shield until Windleton swings, which is very weird. Windleton number 2, champ. Alright, bud. It's too bad I didn't take Ascend on Old Magic. There was a universe I didn't play top, so I didn't do it. But you could have ascended a whole bunch of nonsense. I could have gotten quick on my top floor right here. Well, you know, you can't plan around it. What's coming up? I want to hit that ritual, maybe. That's true. So let's... Goodbye, my friend. I mean, I could vent out middle and save my dude. Oh no, he actually just perishes to the boss, which is funny. The quick Windleton pops the front guy and then dies. Is that worthwhile? I mean, I can always Inferno this floor. I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, alright, Windleton, get down there. He punches something. It's cool. Yikes, it looks scary until it's not. Okay, we hit it. Bounding Echoes. Ritual upstairs. Old Magic. I'm going to... Bolting Imp downstairs? Question mark? No, in fact what I should do is... We're going to vent downstairs, which is super correct. I'm going to just charge upstairs. It is better to do so. I can play the Molting Imp middle. Why not? Have fun, bud. And we're going to vent down here because I think that will add a lot of value. Yeah, that swings it around enough. Cool. Goodbye, Windleton. Goodbye, Windleton. That's funny. Little Fade. She's terrible. I mean, she does something, right? She pops something and then perishes. So, okay, we'll take it. Alloy upstairs. I should just ping up here. Revenge. I'll take the double proc every time. And then I will vent. I think we're scaled to the point where I kill this floor coming up, so I'm not that concerned. So we just do 566 to the boss. That adds up. Now, Endless Fade is going to bother and is going to get in the way of me seeing other blank pages hits, which is a consideration that I should think about, but I could leave her. Ooh, Inferno. Inferno the boss. I do enough damage to kill the mini-boss, so I'm going to kill the bottom floor here. I'm going to vent upstairs still. I'm not going to play Fade. I think she's wrong. She does kill this Protector, actually. Yeah, I'd like to see a different champion here. I'd like to see a different champion. Yeah, like, sure, Shardtail Queen. Why not? Okay. You're just dead, which is very funny to me. We daze the boss, for sure. Cool. Shardtail Queen, you just kind of die. Neat. Old Magic. Yes. Good, we kill the floor. Incredible. Shardtail Queen would give me fledgling imps? Wow. Okay, well, I suppose that is an option that we could pursue. I need to scale upstairs. I don't think there's any real reason for me not to do this. Just lean in hard. Vent here is good. Sure. We need to do as much damage as we can. Goodbye, Queen. You tried. I think now is Tethys. Tethys. Yeah, alright. Here you go, champ. You got this. I'm a real believer in you, Tethys. 100% believe. Oh, man. I'm going to event twice middle so I can kill this frontline guy. Is my plan. Yep. Vent once. We'll do it again on the next floor. It'll be good. We're doing a lot of damage to the Divinity through all this. I think I have to get Little Fade back pretty soon. Tethys again. Well, you know, she's trying her hardest, okay? She is trying her hardest. I take... Ugh, Pyre Wings. Gross. You hate to see it. I think we just keep scaling, though, right? I don't really see a reason not to do that. Oh, Tiresome Climb the boss. That seems good. And then we just vent up here for more scaling. We just need the HP on Prince to make it through Relentless, pretty much. There's not much concern here otherwise. This is guaranteed to be Little Fade. Well, she tried her hardest. Am I gonna play her? Probably. Yikes, it's a lot of damage coming in. I can't really stop it. I can stop some of it. I'm going to vent. Huh. I want to Inferno middle, vent bottom. I think I need to vent top to save 50 damage here. Yeah, that's going to add up. So I Inferno bottom. Yes. We're going to not play Fade. I don't think she adds anything to Relentless here. I could redraw her. Obviously, it's not ideal, but it's fine. I'm going to vent upstairs. It saves 50. Yeah, it'll have to do. I think we get through this. I have the vent for upstairs. Who do I get? Yo, Burnout Rector, actually. I mean, we win, but Burnout Rector just straight up punches the Divinity for, like, actually 300 and something damage. Unreal. Incredible. We love it. Old magic. Ping the bad man. We ping the bad man. Ping the bad man. And we vent. Vent, I think, saves our front fellow. Yeah, alright, we take it. Okay, we win. Oh, yikes. I think a big part of that was doing so much damage to the Divinity, but I think we stabilized this run in a kind of interesting way. Yeah, sorry, Hef, I didn't do anything too fancy with your champions today, but Ring 5 was terrifying, and I didn't really do much in that replay other than just try my hardest and focus up on Winged Steel. I think that maybe would have been the one little nuance to pay out. We were really dancing on the razor's edge here. Just a terrifying set of early combats. Look at this damage taken, 24, 35, 8 dirt on those combats. We'll go to the run summary. Yikes. Well, the verdict is, it is 12:20. If I were going to upload this, maybe I should put it up for a 2 p.m. We'll do a weird one. I feel bad not giving you an episode today, even though I recorded it for today. All right, I'll put it up at 2 o'clock, so you'll see me in like a couple hours. It's fine. The Keeper line seems good. Seems good to me. I think this was strong. It did exactly as it should have. It scaled, it helped into Chaste by providing stat bonuses instead of Rage. The Rage contributed a little bit, which is good. Cracked Helmet, man. It's rare that I say that this is the correct take, but in this particular case it was. It made this vent disgusting. Really, really strong. It let us take armor on Shadewings with impunity, and just generally pretty good. This also was a nice line to show because we did fine on the upgrades, right? We hit enough upgrades that I was like, yeah, great, this is fine. So in that case, it let me lean into a lot of magic shops. Look how many cards of mine are upgraded here. Just a lot of really good stuff. This alloy ended up being really strong with the remove consume as I predicted. Funny enough, the first time I played Ring 5, I lost because I couldn't play this after the vent, which is silly, but it's fine. And yeah, this old magic more than paid for itself. Rage 4 is not a lot, admittedly, but 20 gold, that adds up. That adds up fast. It's easy to forget exactly how much this 20 gold matters, even if you see it in the mid game, which is when we saw it. So it added a lot, though. A big shout out here. I think I got to give a lot of credit to Lost Luggage Improved Firebox here. I think it's critically good that I did this, but it's not as important as Cracked Helmet was. I also think Tempered Talisman was humongous here. It added a lot. So I want to give the shout out on this run to Tempered Talisman, Cracked Helmet, as weird as that's going to be. Yeah, it's fine. Interesting. Well, you know what? We'll take it. It is a 5th win on this series. Sweet. You'd love to see it. All right, cool. I'll let you go there. I'm going to get this uploaded for a 2 o'clock video. A little odd, but it'll be fine. And yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.